This is the L2C Media Network on YouTube, and this is Sports Final. And yes, we have big steel bursting with energy sporting balls. Now, with the headlines that make the details of the world of sports seem smaller in comparison, here's our host, Steve the Bandit. Thank you very much, Harry. How you doing, everybody? Good evening. Good Lord, did we make another one? Yep. This is July 5th. 4th of July was Sunday, so they're making this 4th of July the sequel. Go figure, folks. Go figure. Okay, we are ready to give you sports. And if we have time, we got news, but we're going to give you the news first. Thank you, Mandy, Thank you, Mandy Summers, the author of Wart the Wizard. She said the stream was fun. I had nothing to worry about. So it was, and we're going to do something tomorrow. Make people happy, or at least make people want to watch this. By the way, 104 subscribers. 104. Not bad. Let's keep it up, folks. Let's keep it up. Let's make the world want to take this show on notice. All right, let's get to it. And, of course, it's time now for the scoreboards. And all of our scoreboards are presented by the fun folks over at William Hill Sportsbooks. Let's make it interesting, but do it responsibly. Okay, we got two games that are still going on in progression. Let's go to it. The top of the seventh inning. Boston Red Sox lead the Los Angeles Angels 5-2, 5-5-0 for Red Sox, 2-8-1 for the Angels. Top of the fifth inning, Washington Nationals and the San Diego Padres are tied at the unusual score of 5-5. 5-7-1 for the Nats, 5-7-0 for the Padres. Cardinals beat the Giants 5-3, 5-7-0 for the Cards, 3-6-0 for the Giants. Kim got the win for he's 3-5. Gausman got the loss for the Giants. He's 8-3. Gausman and Kim also were the players of the game. Gausman pitched 7 full, gave up 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and got 8 strikeouts, while Kim for St. Louis pitched 7 full, gave up 3 hits, no earned runs, 2 walks, and got 2 strikeouts. Miami Marlins did something incredible. They beat the World Series champion defenders of the universe, Los Angeles Dodgers, 5-4, 5-8-2 for the Marlins, 4-8-2 for the Dodgers. Hess gets the win for the Marlins. He's 1-0. Gonzalez gets the loss for the Dodgers. He's 3-1. And Bender, bite my shiny metal ass. Bender got his first save. Rogers, the Miami pitcher, went 5 full, gave up 6 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, got 8 strikeouts. Bender, the Miami pitcher, was so embarrassed they didn't put a picture. 1 full inning, no hits, no earned runs, 1 strikeout, no walks. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, how are we going to do this when we have an advertisement blocking most of the thing here? Maybe if I tilt it like this. Oh, thank you. All right, there we are. I knew we would get it somewhere. Pittsburgh Pirates over the Atlanta Braves, 11-1, 11-14-1 for the Pirates, 1-6-1 for the Braves. DeJong got the win. He's 1-3. Fried was too fried to care. He got the loss. He's 5-5. Kamel, Pittsburgh left fielder, went 3 for 5, got 3 runs, 2 homers, a double, and 6 ribs. DeJong got 5 innings, got 4 hits, gave up 4 hits, gave up 1 earned run, 3 walks, got 4 strikeouts. Weird, isn't it? Yep. Let's keep going, shall we? Twins over the White Sox, 8-5, 8-10-1 for the Twins, 5-8-0 for the White Sox. Ober and out. Got the win for Twins. He's 1-1. Cease didn't assist, but he did bring in the loss for the White Sox. His record falls to 7-4, and Robles gets his 8th save for the Twins. Kepler from Minnesota, the right fielder, went 2 for 3, got 3 runs, 2 homers, 3 ribs, and a walk. Ober, the Minnesota pitcher, 5 full, gave up 2 hits, no earned runs, gave up 3 walks, but got 7 strikeouts. Tampa Bay Rays. The only thing winning tonight was Tampa Bay Rays. They beat the Cleveland Indians 9-8, 9-14-2 for the Rays, 8-13-0 for the Indians. Fairbanks gets the win. He's 2-3. Klaz got the loss. He's 3-4. Reyes, Cleveland designated hitter, went 3 for 5. Got a run, a homer, a double, and 5 ribs with special sauce. Fairbanks wasn't chilled like his cousin, Fairbanks, Alaska. The pitcher for Tampa Bay went 1 full, gave up no hit, no earned runs, got no walks, and got a strikeout. Mets over the Brewers, 4-2, 4-6-0 for the Mets, 2-5-0 for the Brew. Lugo gets a win for the Mets. He's 2-1. Woodruff gets a loss for the Brews. He's 7-4, and Diaz gets his 18th save for the Mets. Lugo pitched 1 full inning, didn't give up a hit or an earned run or a walk, but he did get 2 strikeouts. And McGill, the New York Mets pitcher, went 5 full, gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and he got 7 strikeouts. What's going on in Detroit? They won again. The Tigers beat the Texas Rangers 7-3, 7-8-0 for Los Tigres del Detroit, and 3-7-3 for the Texas Rangers. Peralta gets the win for the Tigers as we lose our place, but we get it back. He's 2-1. Alad gets the loss for the Rangers. He's 2-5. Peralta and Short got the players of the game nod. The pitcher for Detroit, Peralta, pitched 7 full, gave up 3 hits, no earned runs, got 6 strikeouts and no walks. Short, the shortstop for Detroit, went 1 for 3 with a run, a homer, and 3 ribs. Phillies outlasted the Cubs 13-3, 13-11-1 for the Phils, 3-8-1 for the Cubs. Brogdon gets the win for the Phils. He's 5-2. Brothers want to be disowned. He got the loss. He's 2-2. Brodong gets the big win and the big mention. He pitched 2 full, gave up no hits, no earned run, got 1 strikeout, no walks. Bong! The third baseman for the Phils went 2 for 4, 2 runs, a homer, double, and 2 ribs with a walk. Cincinnati Reds beat the Kansas City Royals 6-2, 6-6-0 for the Reds, 2-7-1 for the Royals. Gutierrez gets the win for the Reds. He's 4-3. Minor gets the loss. He's 6-7. Suarez, third baseman for Cincinnati, went 1 for 4, a run, a homer, and 3 ribs. Gutierrez, the Cincinnati pitcher, got 6 full, gave up 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, but he got 6 strikeouts out of the deal. And that's your Major League Baseball look for tonight. Let us go to our good friends. Let's go from the field to the synthetic ice. And wow, Game 4 really was the last resort for the Canadians. They lost. There went the season. But it took overtime. The Canadians beat the Tampa Bay Lightning, the defending Stanley Cup champs, by a score of 3-2 to make the series interesting. The next game will be July 8th, and that will probably be it. Unless the Canadians, by a miracle, win that game as well. All right, let's get to some headlines for you folks, and a sad headline to report tonight. Columbus Blue Jacket goaltender Matisse Kivelnick died on Sunday in Michigan. He was 24. The Blue Jackets initially announced that he suffered an apparent fatal head injury in a fall. Later on Monday, a medical examiner stated Kivlenicus died from chest trauma caused by an errant firework mortar blast, according to ESPN. Police in Michigan believe that the mortar was lit properly but shifted and began firing at people, including Kivlenicus, who were in a hot tub. Moving on. The goalie was hit in the chest while trying to take cover. He was sadly dead by the time he arrived at a local hospital. Blue Jackets president of hockey operations Sean Davidson said, quote, "We are shocked and saddened by the loss of Matisse Kivlenicus, and we extend our deepest sympathies to his mother, Estrada, his family and friends during this devastating time. Kivy was an outstanding young man who greeted every day and everyone with a smile, and the impact he had during his 4 years with our organization will not be forgotten." NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman also released a statement on the behalf of the league. Quote, "We extend our deepest sympathies to his family, friends, and teammates in both the Blue Jackets organization and his native country of Latvia. His love for life and passion for the game will be deeply missed by all those who have been fortunate to have him as a teammate and a friend." Okay, let's keep going, and we do. As Game 1 of the 2021 NBA Finals approaches, the Milwaukee Bucks are still not sure if they'll have Giannis Antetokounmpo in the lineup when they take on the Phoenix Suns. The two-time MVP suffered a hyperextended left knee in Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Atlanta Hawks, and though he avoided any structural damage, he hasn't played since. He officially is listed as doubtful for Game 1 on the injury report released by the Bucks. The star big man is making progress and spent Monday going through an individual workout that was watched over by an army of observers, according to NBA Television's Jared Greenberg. As of right now, they're still unsure whether Giannis will be able to go. Greenberg, Giannis is going to fight tooth and nail to be in the lineup. How the hell can you fight tooth and nail? Anyway, we'll give you an update on that as soon as we can. In the NFL, how's this for something wild? Now that summer's here and everybody's dancing in the streets, that means the dead part of the NFL offseason is now upon us. And although things can get kind of boring during this period, Tom Brady is the focus of a little report. Brady, who will be 44 in August, got us all wondering, does he have any ex-teammates who are getting close to 60? We looked into that, and it took us down a rabbit hole that led to one of the most fascinating players in NFL history, Lee Johnson, who actually does turn 60 this year. He was also drafted in 85, which means Brady does have an ex-teammate who was drafted 36 years ago. Johnson spent 18 years in the NFL with 6 different teams, including the Patriots, whom he played for from 1999 to 2001. He was a guest on Monday's episode of the Pick Six podcast on CBSSports.com. And if you want to hear the interview, please go to CBSSports.com. Now, although Johnson never won a Super Bowl ring during his 2.5 seasons in New England, he definitely played a small part in helping to shape the Patriots into what they would soon become. He made left-footed punters a near permanent thing in New England, and here's a reason why Brady wears number 12. On the punting end, Johnson was a left-footed punter, and if you know anything about Bill Belichick, you know that he's enamored with lefties. During his first 19 seasons at New England, Belichick had a left-footed punter, and it all started with Johnson, who he inherited from the prior Patriots regime. Of course, Johnson's more lasting impact might have been Brady's jersey number. Coming out of college, Brady wanted to wear 10 because that was his number in Michigan. But he didn't get it because Johnson was wearing it, which Brady once mentioned in a press conference. After Brady name-dropped Johnson at the press conference, former NFL punters said he started hearing from anyone and everyone. Quote, once he said that, it was if I never played football. I was a bigger celebrity from that than from any of my 18 years as a player. As for number 10, the crazy thing is that if Brady had asked Johnson for the number, the longtime NFL punter said he would have given it up in a heartbeat. Johnson said, quote, I don't recall him ever talking to me or reaching out to me. Had he did, I would have given him that number in a heartbeat. One small twist is that Brady and Johnson actually had lockers that were next to each other in New England. Wow. So there you go on a nice smooth clip. Also in the NFL, excuse me guys, we already read this story, so can we go to the elsewhere in the NFL? Thank you. You get the scripts, you learn. Trevor Lawrence may not officially have Urban Meyer's endorsement as the Jaguars' Week 1 quarterback for 2021, but Jacksonville is fully committed to the number 1 pick for well beyond this season. Adam Schefter of ESPN reported Monday the team has signed the star rookie to a 4-year, $37 million contract with a standard 5th-year option for first-round picks. The deal includes just over $24 million guaranteed per Schefter, who is Depu Papa. Didn't know I spoke that language, did you? Eep, ork, ok. Eep, oop, ok, ork, ah. That means something in moon, so let's keep going. It ensures Lawrence will be under contract ahead of training camp later this month and making the Clemson product one of the NFL's top 20 highest paid QBs entering his rookie year. The 21-year-old has already passed his physical to finalize the deal, according to Tom Pelissero of NFL Network, and will get his entire signing bonus within 15 days. Would he share with all of us? I wonder. His 4-year contract also includes annual roster bonuses from 22 to 24. That's years, folks. 2022, 2024. All of which are guaranteed even in the event the quarterback is on the non-football injury list. At $9.2 million per year, he is the 20th highest paid QB in the NFL, just ahead of Joe Burrow at $9 million, Kyler Murray $8.8 million, and Baker Mayfield $8.1 million, and just behind veterans Taysom Hill at $10.5 million, Andy Dalton at $10 million, and Ryan Fitzpatrick also at $10 million. Now, Jaguars can retain Lawrence through at least the 2025 season on the deal, thanks to the 5th-year option. Absent a long-term extension before then, and assuming Jacksonville will want to keep Lawrence at that point in his career, the team could conceivably use franchise tag to extend his Jaguar tenure into 2026 and beyond. Is this guy going to be loaded or what? In soccer, though the U.S. men are out of the Olympics, thanks to Mexico, the U.S. women got a bit of revenge. The U.S. women's national team defeated Mexico 4-0 on Monday night at Pratt & Whitney Stadium at Rentschler Field in East Hartford, Connecticut. Head coach Vlatko Andronovsky wanted to utilize the friendlies as a final Olympic tune-up for the team ahead of the Tokyo Games. The victory is the second consecutive win for the U.S. women's national team during their Olympic send-off series. Lindsey Horan, Carly Lloyd, and Tobin Heath recorded goals in the CONCACAF finals. So there you go. There you go, folks. It all is good. The NBA, we have some good news. While the Atlanta Hawks said bye-bye, the Eastern Conference Finals, they are holding on to head coach Nate McMillan. On Tuesday, Hawks general manager Travis Schlenk announced that the organization has an agreement in place to make McMillan the permanent head coach of the team after he led the Hawks all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals as their interim head coach. McMillan's new deal with the Hawks is for 4 years, according to ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. The Hawks initially hired the 56-year-old last November as an assistant coach under Lloyd Pierce in March. McMillan, however, took over as the interim head coach after Pierce was fired. At the time, the Hawks were 14-20 and outside the realm of the playoffs in the Eastern Conference. Ladd quickly turned things around under McMillan and finished the season 27-11 after he took over. Then they went on to beat the Knicks in their first round of the playoffs and took down the top-seeded Philadelphia 76ers. And the second, of course, we all know they lost to the Bucks in the finals. But boy, did he prove his wealth to the Hawks organization. That's right. All right, let's what do you want to do? Okay, why not? Yeah, let's do a little awful announcing for you, otherwise known as our media bites. Well, she wasted her time. Well, in our she wasted her time department. Remember when Katie Nolan was the belle of the ball at Fox Sports? Then she signed a very lucrative deal over at ESPN to leave the upstart Fox Sports 1 cable network. Well, maybe she should have stayed at Fox Sports 1. Katie Nolan's Twitter biography announces to the world that she was the former host of Always Late and Garbage Time. Well, since early 2020, Always Late, which was ESPN's little version of what was Katie Nolan's big hit at Fox Sports 1, known as Forced Garbage Time. Well, since the pandemic, hasn't been aired on ESPN or ESPN Plus, ESPN 2. There's a reason for that. Outkick ran a report officially breaking the news. Nolan then took to Twitter to point out that it really wasn't news at all. The show had been canceled last year. Yep. She explained, if you were still holding out hope that Always Late would be back after more than a year, she got canceled. No, not because of cancel culture, but because of the pandemic. Nolan still has a deal at ESPN, will continue to appear on various properties in addition to her podcast duties, which is what she's been doing for a year because the show was canceled back then. So let's see. What would you a person who, well, started out with a gig that was very lucrative called Garbage Time, got big ratings, a upstart sports network called Fox Sports 1, then you leave for the big bucks of the total sport, of the worldwide leader in total sports monolith, with promises of some big things to make her stay, and then all of a sudden find out that her show, Always Late, was canceled. Now she's doing podcasts. Well, I mean, really, what would you call that? Precisely, but we wish her well on the podcast and other stuff like Highly Questionable, which maybe should be the title of her decision in the first place. But we want to say, hey, we believe in you. We believe in you, and we believe you got a good future. So enjoy and mazel tov. And can we see if we've lost the cover. We lost the cover, but that is okay. We lost the cover to the camera. Somewhere it is around here someplace. It's around here somewhere. Which one is now? Oh, come on, you swarthy shopkeep. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Okay, well, we'll look for it on tomorrow. But anyway, kidding. You are kidding. That's the only thing we got. Okay, that's the only news we got. Dear Lord. Well, by the way, we're going to wait till tomorrow for some Wart the Wizard reading. So there you go. Our little pronouncement there for you. We're going to, when don't we do this? Just advertise. Please join us tomorrow at when we're back at our regular time. We're going to read to you Wart the Wizard. We got a cast of characters, and we're going to use some of my voices. So tomorrow, please join us. It's going to be a fun day for all of us. What's up? Okay, let us get to some soccer scores before we call it a night. And believe me, we are going to call it a night. Okay, let's do it. Here's the scores from Monday, and as we told you, the Women's International Friendly, USA beat Mexico 4-0. Finland, Oulu, and KTP tied at 1. Ilves and Haka. Ilves beat Haka 0. Norwegian soccer was Christiansen 3, Braun 2. Swedish soccer, Djurgårdens 3, Obro 0. Elfsborg over Göteborg 1-0. And in Major League Soccer was Dallas and Vancouver tied at 2. They played ballet. It was 2-2. Colorado and Seattle tied at 1. Sporting Kansas City and the LA Galaxy. Sporting Kansas City beat the LA Galaxy 2-0 at the Copa America semifinals. Brazil over Peru 1-0. That's right, 1-0. Okay, we have got just time to take you around the world of sports. It is 43 minutes past 12, so we're going to cap it off right here. Okay, we ready? All right, Brazil 1, Peru 0 at the Copa America in South America. In Japanese baseball, it was Chivalry Marines over the Rakuten Golden Eagles 8-1. Iwashita got the win for the Marines. He's 7-4. Nishiguchi got the loss for the Eagles. He's 1-1. And in South Korea, let's go down and up, shall we? SSG Landers, a 10-4 winner over the Lodi Giants. NC Dinos and Samsung Lions were postponed. LG Twins over the Hanwha Eagles 7-6. Kaiwon Heroes blasted KT Wiz Swan 15-5. And if that wasn't enough, the Doosan Bears and the Kia Tigers, they too were also postponed. That's right, they were postponed. All right, that pretty much wraps it up for us. And we thank you very much for the participation and the viewership. And tomorrow, please join us 11:35 Eastern Time when we bring you the best in sports coverage. And tomorrow, yes, friends, it is with hearts aflutter. We give you a little Wart the Wizard. That's right. We got some good voices for it. Hope you enjoy it. Lord, do I hope you enjoy it. Wart the Wizard, as interpreted by yours truly, Steve the Baxman Baxley. So please join us tomorrow if you can. If you can't, hey, watch our archives. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And until we meet again, I am Steve the Baxman Baxley saying good day, good night, good news, and good luck. And remember, we have some big sporty balls. We're not afraid to show them to you. Just that, well, we're shy and we don't want to get canceled by YouTube. Because, let's face it, they haven't seen how big our sporty balls are. Good night, everybody. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions in association with the L2C Media Network and L2C Sports in association with YouTube. See you tomorrow, everybody.